I'm just closing in the eaves now. I can see a couple spots I need to caulk. And since I'm cutting so much out of that board, broken off right there, but there's plenty to nail to up that far. Pretty good, but I do need to caulk that. This is how the inside is shaping up. Got the eaves closed in. I'll have to do a little caulking on them. If you look carefully, you can see little bits of light coming through at the caulk. That one looks like here and there. Now I'm gonna go on to installing this window in this opening. And the way I'm doing this frame, this is a 2x4 frame, but it's going to be just floating around these 2x10 wall planks. This side here is just attached to here, and there's not attached to any of these planks here. And on the outside, the trim is just attached to this 2x4 frame. I do have it attached to the bottom one. So if they're going to shrink, they're going to shrink here, and here, and here. So hopefully that floating frame around there will just let it shrink. And I got allowed about that much space up there for shrinkage. It's about 5/8, I think. Above the door, I got a little bit more. I got just about an inch space there. I'll do the same on this door frame. So it won't be attached to these wall planks. They'll just kind of float around it. They'll be attached to this. This one will be attached to here, and the bottom of the frame will be attached to the very bottom plank. And it'll just float around it. So we'll see how that works. And this is just something you can buy like at Home Depot, Mars, or just a single pane, and they're pretty inexpensive. I had made plenty of homemade doors before for buildings and sheds, and just make them out of lumber, but it seems like after a while they always end up warping and not fitting right anymore. Everything, the lumber changes with the humidity. It shrinks and expands and moves around. But this time I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to go with a steel frame. The steel I chose for the frame is this stuff right here. It's just a shelf standard, 1-inch shelf standard. These are 6 feet long. They're pretty inexpensive. I think it was about $9 and something for a 6-foot length. This is a 6-foot door, 3 feet wide. And then on the corners, I got some corner braces to hold them together. And on the inside is just standard rough lumber. This is actually going to be the inside because I got these screws here. Flip this over. This will be the outside. And I think I'll probably coat this with tar paper first, and then I'm going to use fence slats to cover the door in. So it'll look like a nice wood door that'll fit over there. This is the bottom. I had an old piece of rubber gasket I'm going to put along here because I'm not going to put a threshold on the doorway there, just so we can get the lawnmower in and out of there, and I guess that wagon too, easy enough without a threshold. So I'm just going to stick, what do I do with that? Some old rubber gasket on the bottom of the door. And I'll taper this dig away a little bit. I don't think we'll get much water in there because we got this 3-foot overhang. Driving rain might cause some, but and these are just the cedar fence slats I'm going to use on the door. At this point, I got my little rubber gasket weather stripping on the bottom. I'm putting the cedar slats on, pickets, dog-eared pickets they call them. They're 6 feet long, so they're a little bit short where this tapered dog-eared thing is. But I'm putting this on the bottom, and then there'll be another board across the whole bottom to cover that up. And I'm cleaning and squeezing them together to get them to fit. These are just exterior type deck screws. And I decided to put 2 layers of felt on here. This is 2 layers of 15-pound felt. That'll keep any water from penetrating right through. The door blank is now completed, and I'm going to add some more boards to dress it up, cover up like on the bottom here. And I think she wanted some X bracing in here. The door fits in the opening all right. I made the door 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch smaller than the opening, so there's some play in it. And I'll put a stop on the back side. And hinges over here. I'll probably have to take this trim board off because I'm going to add some flat hinges that'll just go right across here. And maybe I'll just notch out the trim where it goes over the top of the hinge. I'll probably have to take this off. So I'll get on to the rest of the decorative boards on here. Some more screws to put in. And then she wants me to X the bottom like that. Yeah, I adjusted the shims over a little bit. It is working all right now. I'll put a stop in over there on each side. The margin looks pretty good on this side. Across the top too. Over here I'm a little bit wide. I might push the jamb over a little bit to even that up a little bit. Otherwise, so it's going to work. Let's see inside. Get my handle on there. Trim board back on. Directions for the door latch. Okay. Oh no, I think my battery is dead. Alright. Grab the next one. There's more door there than I thought. Oh, there. Well, at least it didn't hit any screws. Fingers in there. See. Wow, latch will go right there. I have to take that piece of trim off too in order to fit everything in there. So that'll take care of the door, the window sash, and closing in the eaves. They still have some caulking to do and need to put an exterior finish on the wood yet too. We're probably just going to do some kind of clear coat. And I'm probably going to have to put some kind of vent in there, get some air circulation. It gets pretty warm in there when it's all closed up. So if you like this video, please like it, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.